Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, I have explained about the different functions of the parliament. In today's lecture, I will explain the most important function of parliament, that is lawmaking. How does the parliament make laws? Uh, which process is followed by the parliament at the time of lawmaking? But before I'll explain about the lawmaking process, I want to explain about the bill. What is bill? A bill is the proposed draft of law. Means every law in the first stage it was a bill, and a bill is a proposed law. After passing by the both houses and president, it becomes law. There can be different type of bills as you are looking on the screen. Generally, four type of bills are mentioned in our constitution. Number one, private members bill, a bill proposed by non-ministers. Generally, ministers means council of ministers proposed a bill, but every member of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha has the right to propose any bill. Next, government bill, a bill proposed by a minister, that is appointed minister. Next, money bill, a bill related to money matters, and it has special category. All of you are familiar with this fact that money bill are most important, and only Lok Sabha can represent this or such a type of bills. And one more type of bills, that is non-money bills. It is further divided into two categories. First, ordinary bills are new law to be passed, that is related with non-money matters. Next, constitution amendment bill, when any change is done in the constitution. In such a type of bill, uh, proposing the any change in the constitution, and all of you are familiar, many changes, many amendments were done by the Lok Sabha or parliament regarding the constitution. These are the main types of bill which I explain, and these bills are proposed by the ministers or by the members in the house. After that, it starts the procedure to making law. After proposing a bill, I have told to you this is the first step in the field of becoming a law. Bill can be proposed or can be introduced in the any house of the parliament, in the Lok Sabha as well as in the Rajya Sabha. But here is one important clause that is mentioned in the constitution. If bill is related with money matter, so that can be introduced only in the Lok Sabha. Okay, whatever bill is introduced, and after that bill sent to committee or discussed in the house itself. Uh, Bill is proposed in one house, and after that it sent to the committees. Many committees are present in the parliament. So all these committees reconsider all the points, all the clauses, all the advantages or disadvantages of this bill. Next step, committee gives its report to the house. In which house, either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, it is introduced. That in that case, committees give their report or present the views, and also during meanwhile time also peoples get the knowledge of this bill. All of you are familiar in the practical life. If a bill is discussing in the house, any house of the parliament, media, through media, people are familiar with that, and they also make their opinion. Are they in the favor of that bill or not? So as you are looking on the screen, while committees are preparing their report, people's input means people's views. People are in the favor of this bill to make the law or not. Next step is House may or may not accept the report. When after suggesting by the committee, it depends on the House. That is free to choose the report, select the report of the committees or not. After that, detailed discussion of bill in the House. Now, the detailed discussion regarding that bill. What is the advantages, merits, disadvantages, demerits of this bill are, and after becoming a law, how people can follow this, and if people are not following this, then why. All these points are discussed in the House. After that, bill is accepted or rejected. If it is accepted, it's okay. Then it goes to another house. If it is introduced in the Rajya Sabha, then it goes to Lok Sabha. If it is introduced in the Lok Sabha, then it goes to the Rajya Sabha. If it is rejected, then here that bill is abolished. After that, other house also approves or gives recommendations, suggestions. Also, a detailed discussion is done here. And if that bill is approved, then it goes to the president. But in case of any clashes or any difference between the views with another house, or any other relevance or non-relevance points are mentioned by the another house, in that case joint session of the parliament is organized. Means both the house, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, together sit and discuss again on bill. Okay. After that, it again proved or not proved, and it goes to president, and again president think of that bill and also reconsider all the points. If he is in the favor of the bill, he can approve easily, or sometimes president can also make his or her recommendations and again sent to the house. In that case, again this process is followed. So after signing the president, the bill becomes law, and now it is act and it is law and also included in our constitution. This process is followed by the Indian Parliament to make law. I hope the process of law is clear to you. If you face any problem, you can ask. And again, I am showing this process by this another flow chart. As you are looking on the screen, bill, and this is a brownish color is showing the process of Lok Sabha, and after becoming after passing the by the Lok Sabha, it goes for the Rajya Sabha, and this is showing with the green color. You can read all the points, and in the last it is rejected or selected approved by the house, it goes for president signature. After president signature, it is approved and it becomes a law. On your screen, on the left hand side you have bill, and after this process, on when it comes to the right hand side, it becomes a law or act. So this process is clear to you. I hope this method, you are familiar with this method in India, how a bill becomes a law. So if you face any problem, again I am saying you can ask. Thank you and have a nice day.